See, I'll show you how we make egg rice. This egg rice. What are all the things that you can add with it? Obviously, you need an egg, and for the crush, you can have this tomato and one more. Okay, now you cannot have both together to grind it, so you put one tomato, uh, some chilies, green chilies, and also you need some red chilies because you're going to mash this and we will have this in whole. Okay, because we need to know that this is there. See what happens to the mash. This is crushed only so much. We will have one more and then we'll do it again. This to a complete mash. Okay. Now this is for the rice, and this is the only masala that we are going to add because it has uh, what do you say, the pulpy tomato and the chilies that you don't get to see, but it will still be too hot to eat. Okay. Now we will have a little, just about some oil that to fry the egg. I've held this in flame for too long, so it's so let's wait for some time that it might reside for some time. It takes too long, but it will not stop until the oil dries up. But anyway, I have to add even some more ekdam. See, actually, I had heated up the vessel for too long, and that's why it has caught fire. Now you have to keep the flame in low that the vessel become I mean doesn't become so hot and it catches fire. So let it recede for some time, and then we'll have. I will not. I will not. Wash this again. I will just go ahead with it. Okay. So these are the dried chilies, and then one of the egg that I have broken, and then adding to it. Put your hand inside just because the egg shell has fallen into it. You might take it out like this, and you add this also. Mix them all together. Otherwise I would have burnt my hand also. Now I have this. I am adding to this. It's a simple thing. Don't ask me if it will taste good. Only when you see, you might you might have a feeling that it will actually taste good. Whether you can actually have the food as such as food. Otherwise, you don't have to have it. Okay, because for the some people will say, because it had caught fire and it all charred, and it has become like this, it will not be able to have a very good taste. Now that I have actually started with it, so I am not stopping here halfway. There is some water that needs to be added to the rice, because we are not making it a puffed rice. We're not making a puffed rice, so we will have some water to this. We'll have some water to this. Okay. One more, two more, three more, four more, five more, six more, seven more, eight more, nine, and 10 more. And just do this. So this is the only amount of water that is required for it to get cooked. And then we'll have some salt, and a little oil also to this. We'll have some salt. Much of a salt that we can add to this. It is not even one whole cup. That's kind of some around 200 grams, or about 250 grams of rice that we have taken. This might serve a person, or it might serve even two people. Okay, the egg could have been fried, but this is like cooked. So you see the difference. The egg could have been fried, and now this is only is how you get when it is cooked, and that is also that is that's cooked in the water. And when can we add this soy? Okay, after the whistle has come and after the rice is cooked, when it is served, you can have a spoon of soy. Okay, now that we can do, and even if you need to add this kesar, why it is kesar? This orange color is said to be kesar. It is not no kungumapu. This is kesar. Now, kesar is also some people will say as no the hair, the balu, bal, and things like that. But if you think that you don't want to have such, as the rice to be so white and like that, you can add this, and then you can make it like this. Okay. For the green, you already have green. For the white, you already have this egg. And for the orange, you also have the orange. Now, the salt is there for, the karam for this is also there. Now, I should have closed the lid long back, and I might keep this for a whistle or one or two whistles. If you think that it needs to be spiced up, you can have this. This is cinnamon. So you might just crush this, and then this needs not be cooked. Sometimes you get it in as a spice oil that you can mix up later, like that you do with the soy when you are serving. just about a quarter spoon or something like that, as how much it has been served. So you can have this, you can break it or you can just crush it, make it to a fine powder, or you can just break it to pieces. If you don't want this to be seen, uh, you know uh, grind it very well and make it to a fine powder. Or if you think that they need to know that these things are available in the food, then you can just put it like this. That somebody will not like about the spices. Oh, you have added so much of spice. You can ask them to take it and keep it aside. Don't eat. You can just if you don't need, you just keep it aside somewhere. See, I haven't waited for one or two whistles also, because the water was too less. So I'll just see if it's cooked. If I keep it for too long, then it will again get charred. This is okay. This looks like a egg biryani now. I'm going to put this up, and then we'll put some soya to this. It's just a flavor. Now it's up to the person who's having it. Like, you can ask them if they would want to have the soya or not. Otherwise, because I'd like to have, so I've just added to the whole mixture. If it's not possible for the person whom you are trying to serve, then you just put it aside, that in case if they would want to have, they would add on to it, or they will just not take it. I transfer this to a serving bowl, and I will keep the lid closed. Why? Because we have added the soya, the spice and all that, and if you keep the lid closed, it will retain its the aura, the aroma. And also, if it is too karam, and you say no, it's too hot. Some people will say it's too spicy. Spice is only the cinnamon that we have put, and it's the chilies that we have added, and it's not no other spice. We have not added clove. We have not added cardamom, all that. Elachi, and there are so many other spice varieties. This is very simple only, but because we have added this kesar color, it will look too hot, and it might be very garam, because we have actually made that to a fine paste, and we have added that also. The chilies, if it is too hot, then what do you do? Mix up a tomato ketchup to that. Okay, not the chilies. This will or you can have the curd. You might have a curd. You might also have one whole boiled egg to this. An egg, boiled egg will also not, because it will not have any salt or all that spices, so that you don't have to burn your tongue again. So this and this will help you to relish your food.